So you see, I have my head in the clouds. I had to put my head in the clouds to bring you this one. Welcome to the Broken Shift. My name is Natalie. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. And we're going to talk about this. HR is asking people now to go to the marketplace. Listen, let me just read this to you, and then we're going to talk about it. All right. My HR just asked me to willingly get marketplace insurance. I'm on some very expensive medication. Without this medication, I wouldn't be able to function or to work. My HR is setting up an open enrollment and just called and asked me to look into marketplace insurance. I've never not had insurance through my job. I understand I'm a liability. Do I have to do this? How expensive will that be? Will I be able to get my medication? Talk to me like I am 2 years old. Listen, how much more broken are we going to get? How much more broken are we going to get here? Okay, let's see what some of the responses are, because I don't know what the answer is to this question. It seems to me that if your personal insurance is sending, like that you get through your job, is now sending you to the marketplace where the premiums are going to rise because, right, they're going to be taking all the discounts and the credits away. That if you're sending more people that their medication costs more, they may not get covered, and they may increase the costs for others that are in the marketplace. Let's check it out. Someone says, I design medical plans and this is becoming more common. Tell them you will need 100% of your marketplace premiums paid for in all deductibles and co-insurance. And then someone else said that this is someone who designs a plan. So just coming to you, I'm coming to you guys to tell you, like, in case like you're having this situation right now, what you need to do and what you need to be asking for when your HR comes to you and tells you to go to the marketplace for your insurance. Someone says, how is this even an option? It will only increase the risk and cost for the public plans. That's what I think. It will increase the cost for public options, but remember, the whole goal of this is to remove risk from the employer group. It's possible because it's a voluntary program. All the financials are handled on the back end of things. And the savings must be substantial given the fine levied on employers whose employees don't use their plan. So they have fines placed against them. So if they're asking you to go to the marketplace so that you don't use their plan, that means that you're costing them so much that they're willing to pay the fine, overpaying the insurance costs for you. How is this possible? How is this possible? Like, is everyone just trying to get out of giving insurance? They set up this system and told us we need insurance, and then now they're telling you they're finding loopholes not to pay for the insurance. I'm just coming to you with what I'm finding online. Listen, because we need to know, and you need to be prepared for what you need to ask for. So if they feel like, if they're sending them to the marketplace, yes, I believe that the least that the company should do, and if you don't ask for it, they won't do it, right? The least they can do is like this person who told us here that they design premiums, that you should get 100% of your marketplace premiums paid for and all the deductibles and co-insurance from your company if they're asking you to go outside to get your insurance, right? Right. Because they're willing to send you, because they feel like you're costing them too much. So whether or not they pay the premiums themselves or they pay it to the marketplace, they should still somehow help you get covered. That's my opinion. And if you don't ask, you're not going to get it. Period. This is a form, someone says this is a form of risk removal. By moving to the exchange, it will cost them significantly less than if you were on the plan. They are saving the cost of your meds. Therefore, you have them pay for deductibles, co-insurance, and premium. You should be responsible for zero. This is all designed structure, when I do it, the members are, this is all design structure. When I do it, the members are responsible for zero, but they may have a not smart consultant. If that's the case, you may be paying for your deductibles and co-insurance. I don't know. This person's writing was a little bit off, but it sounds like they're saying that basically the same thing. Get your co-insurance and your get your premiums and your co-insurance and deductibles covered if your job is sending you to the marketplace. Be careful, you may not get COBRA if you get laid off. I would not do it. Oh, yeah, because they offer you, your job will typically offer you COBRA insurance, right? If you get laid off. And in the past, because of the Affordable Care Act and the way the premiums worked and the way the discounts work that they were giving, that they're planning on taking away, you could, if you lost your job and you didn't take the COBRA, you could go and maybe still go to the marketplace and get that discount because you didn't have insurance. But now that discount's not there, so is it going to cost you more than COBRA would cost you? This comment, someone says, this comment is not getting the attention it should, not only in the case of being laid off, but having to quit because of illness. If you go on disability, you need to have something to bridge you for about 29 months until you become eligible for Medicare. Be sure you get some sort of protection written in the agreement for this time period in case you lose this job for any reason. Like, that will continue to fund an ACA plan for the same time frame you could get COBRA for. Usual coverage is 18 months, but there's an 11-month extension for disability that is not widely known about to get you to the point when Medicare kicks in. Listen, if your employer, especially, where if you're over 40, you know why you're suffering with some health issues, even if you're younger and suffering with health issues, and your job is asking you to go out there and not take their insurance and to go out there into the marketplace, make sure, I'm gonna link this this subreddit in the description so that you have access to it, so you can see all the comments and all the advice that people are giving you. Because I think if you are being asked, you need to understand your risks, and you need to understand what you need to be, what kind of contract or what agreements you need to be making with your employer if they are asking you to go outside and they don't want to provide you insurance. They would rather not provide you insurance through their group insurance. Make sure that you are adequately covered and not left hanging, because if you're getting medication because you're sick, there could be come a time where you need to take disability, right? And if you need to take disability, who's going to cover you? Because if you take disability now, are they going to continue to cover your marketplace insurance? Yeah. I mean, normally that's what happens, right? You take disability at work, they continue to pay for your insurance. That's part of the plan. So, definitely, even if they're not asking you, but like that your medications are costing the company quite a bit of money, just be informed and be prepared. Okay, because this health insurance world out here is getting crazy. It's getting crazy. They are looking for loopholes. Everybody's looking for loopholes not to cover you. And when you agree to things without knowing what you should ask for, who gets screwed? You do. All right. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you for joining me on The Broken Shift. How much more broken can this get? Anyway, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.